Good morning to my church family. This is Leilani. I'd like to bring something to the attention of the church this morning. There's a rising need with the Syrian refugee problem. It was first brought to my mind so poignantly this last week when my son put out a Facebook post that said, "Where is the church? What are we doing?" There's just been so much on the news lately, so much heartbreaking, unspeakable things that are happening to our Christian brothers and sisters and those of people that aren't Christians also, that we still need to be reaching out to. My son just the next day then posted a site, www.aholy, Holy experience, which gave some real practical steps that we can take. Now, I was talking with Annie and Lisa on Facebook about this, and we thought, well, we could do this at the ladies' retreat. But Lisa said, no, let's get on this right away, which I really appreciated her saying. So this website informed me about things I did not know. This Syrian crisis is the worst since World War II, and they estimate 11 million people are being displaced in the world right now. This week, of course, we're looking at Syria, and this map shows how many people have been displaced. Just in Syria alone, it's over 7 million people. That's the first step, is to be moved, and I think we all have been moved this last week with the images and the sights and sounds that we are hearing from across the world. The second one, great advice. They say each one do just one thing, and we all know that's true. Collectively, we can do for the Lord so much more than just by ourselves. This family is so inspiring. This family is putting their own money, $5 million, into the project, and they're rescuing thousands of people. It's amazing. The fourth thing they say is that we can sign a petition, which I did that yesterday. If you go to this site, they will give you a link where you can sign a petition. You know, this tragedy has been going on for so long that we can even sponsor a refugee. You know, just in Syria alone, I heard on the radio yesterday that ISIS controls 50% of that country. We really need to step up and do our part here. One of the things, the area that we can help is these organizations. My son has worked with most of these organizations in one capacity or another, and he says they are all legit. I'd like to point out Doctors Without Borders. In this site, they said just on Tuesday they rescued 1,600 individuals from out of the ocean. It's incredible what the work that they are all doing. So we can take an offering and send to these people, or we can get our hands dirty and we can box up some goods and send to a address there in Greece. Greece is just accepting so many people into their country. So this is what I'm proposing that we do. Check into this. Go to the website. Next week, we'll be specific on what we can do as a church family to spread the gospel. As Jesus said, I say unto you, inasmuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. Blessings to you, dear people, and I'll see you next week.